The NXL 2025 season is about to kick off. Stay tuned for this week's episode of a preview of the Tampa Bay Open. Hello everyone and welcome to Old Guy Paintball. I'm Craig and I'm your host. And today we're going to do a preview of the NXL Tampa Bay Open coming up this weekend, March 7th through 9th. The 2025 season is about to kick off. And we're all excited. Spring has arrived and pro paintball is back. This is going to be an interesting season for the NXL this year. And unfortunately, starts the season with a little bit of controversy. We're going to start off with that before we get into the preview. The biggest controversy is there are rumors that Major League Baseball is going to file a lawsuit against Major League Paintball over potential copyright infringement. I kind of can see the MLB and MLP kind of sound similar, and they both use a red, white, and blue logos, but the sports are completely different. But nonetheless, do not be surprised if we see some changes made somewhere this season if this does come about. The other big controversy to start the season was that Aftershock, after starting out with dye paintball last year, switched to Planet Eclipse markers for the 2025 season. They have been in both camps in the past, but it was a bit unusual to see an abrupt change after only 1 year. There are rumors that there have been issues with the dye paintball markers, and this may have led to that. I have seen several videos out there with people discussing some issues with their current markers, and I can't say for sure if this is really true. I have not personally shot one or used one, but there are some interesting things that have come up recently, so this is something we're going to have to watch going forward to the 2025 season. Dye has several teams under their factory team umbrella, and it'll be interesting to see if the adjustments are made or this is just something to stir the pot. Nonetheless, the season in 2024 ended with Russian Legion winning, and now we go in the new season. And with that, we have several new teams coming on board. First is Leverage and the Royal City Sea Dogs moving up from semi-pro into the pro ranks. And we had several teams that combined this year or sold their spots. Tauntauns are back. They merged with Austin Notorious and took their spot. New York Extreme combined with a couple teams to form a kind of new team. So there's going to be some interesting developments with that. As usual, the offseason was full of plenty of moves and roster realignments, and it's going to prove interesting. Several teams lost some players. Dynasty took some hits. Houston Heat, Russian Legion all lost some players and had to kind of reformulate. And one of the biggest surprises was Edmonton Impact seemed to load up with several good players. And, of course, other teams have picked up. I believe Houston Heat picked up quite a few people from the old Blast Camp team that was sold their spot off. And a few other teams have made adjustments. So this is going to be an interesting year to start off with. Is there going to be a little bit of drama with some players having switched to other teams? And will it create, some new excitement within the pro division? And of course, always what's going to be interesting is in the semi-pro division this year is who rises up to take that spot at the end of the season. That'll be an interesting development to watch as well. But overall, this is going to be a very interesting year also in that we have not heard if there's going to be another ESPN broadcast yet for pro paintball. And it's kind of a big year because of, with some of the stuff I just talked about, and can it get some more higher level exposure for the sport? Can the sport continue to grow in its present form? So this is kind of maybe a little bit of growing pains year as they continue to work out some of the kinks. But hopefully we can get another good showing this year and continue to grow pro paintball at the level that we all want it to see to become. So with that, it's first of all, I can say is I don't see a clear-cut favorite this year. In the past, we've always had teams like Heat and Red Legion have always been, they're going to be up there. Impact is usually up there. But this is going to be an interesting year because with the addition of 3 new players, higher level players with impact, can they come out firing on all cylinders right off the bat? Or will they suffer the same fate that teams in the past, such as AC Diesel, Latin Saints, last year with Aftershock reforming, that it's going to take time for new players to gel with these teams? And will this offer a smaller team or a mid-level team a chance to jump up quickly and get a couple either tournament wins or go deep into Sunday and gain spots and get up potentially to be a new season champ? That is one of the biggest questions this year, is who is going to step up this year? And will this get more exciting as teams try to maybe, get back at the team that took some of their players? So with that being said, I'm looking forward to how the first tournament plays out. And as of right now, the long-term forecast is still a little bit sketchy, but it looks like it'll be mid-70s, possibly some rain on Saturday, maybe later in the afternoon, possibly in the Sunday morning. So the rain chances are there, so that could have a huge impact on how the tournament goes. Friday should be a good day. If you suddenly get rain late in the day or early Sunday morning, that could affect teams making the Sunday roster, and those starting out those first games having to play on potentially a maybe muddier field, slippery field, or just have the conditions of having to play in the rain, which is always challenging unto itself. But other than that, the weather does look like it's going to be a great weekend to get out there and watch some paintball if you're in the area. I personally will not be able to view this tournament. I will try to watch as much as I can on the stream over the weekend. But with that being said, I wonder what you think. Do you think that some of this will go on? As I check my notes here, is that how do you feel about some of this stuff? Do you think that this potential impact to Major League Paintball will have a distraction or having some form of do something with the season? And who do you think is a potential winner for this tournament? I'd like to hear your thoughts. So put them in the comments down below and make sure that leave and tell us who you think is going to be this year's first season opener, Tampa Bay Open winner. And also, next week I'll be doing a review of the tournament and how that goes. So I look forward to seeing your comments. Hopefully people will put down and we'll gauge and see who was the guest right and who didn't. But please, hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my current content. I have several things planned here for the future. And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're also here as well. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you on the paintball field soon.